Hello and all, welcome to a Galaxy Man Show interview show. So for my very first guest of today and very last guest, also for the first guest, is this incredible singer and songwriter known by the name of Kate D. So I'm about to add Kate into the live now and have a chat with Kate about her incredible music. So yeah, let's add Kate in and have a chat with Kate.
Hi,
Hi
sorry,
Kate.
having technical issues.
No, you're all good. So I just want to say first up, thank you so much, Kate, for
No
making an appearance
worries.
on my show.
No
It's
worries.
such a pleasure having you on today.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
To people that don't know who you are, if you can give like a bit of backstory about yourself, and then we'll dive
Alrighty.
into questions.
Yeah, so obviously, my name's Kate. I am 21 years old. I'm from Ireland and I'm mostly over on TikTok, but I do have another music Instagram. It's Kate Music with an X instead of a U. And yeah, I'm also over on YouTube and you can get the link from my TikTok as well for that.
Well, we'll dive right into the questions now, Kate.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
my very first question: you've created numerous of incredible covers. What
Thank
has
you.
been, what has been your most favorite cover to perform, and why?
Oh, that's a difficult one. I've done a lot, but probably Holy Ground by Taylor Swift is like, I wouldn't say I have a favorite song, but it would be one of my favorite songs ever. So, yeah, I'm gonna say that
Awesome. So,
for
also,
sure.
yeah. So, also your next question. So, with the covers, you've actually performed "Falling in Love." What was it like getting to perform "Falling in Love"?
Oh, Fallen Light. Sorry. Yeah. No, you're fine. So that is Demi Lovato and Christina Aguilera song. That's a song that I find is really important to me as just like a female, because it has just that message going that like you can do anything and like you don't have to fall in a certain box just because of like gender roles or whatever. So yeah, that was, and also it's a belty one, so that's those are my favorite. Yeah.
So, also your next question. So, you've
Yeah.
performed a Katy Perry song, "Hot and
Oh,
Cold."
oh yeah.
What what was it like performing "Hot and Cold"? And yeah, what does this song mean to you?
Oh yeah, very nostalgic. That was a fun one for sure. Yeah, just reminds me of. I feel like during the summer I always get really like reminiscent of like childhood summers, and yeah, the hot and cold is like one of those like when you were like 10 and didn't know what it meant, but like it was just fun to sing. So yeah, it's really good to cover.
Yes. Awesome. So, also your next question. So, you've also
Yeah.
performed "Skyscraper." What was
Oh
it
yeah.
like performing "Skyscraper"? And what did this song mean to you?
That is, I felt like was a bit of a pressureful's not a word, but yeah, that was like that. I felt like a lot of pressure with that one I recorded like a lot of times, but because that one means a lot to me with like mental health and stuff. Obviously, like Demi Lovato is such a big advocate, and like it just has such a good message running through it. Like, yeah, love that one.
So, that's our very next question. So, you've also performed "Wildest Dreams." What was it
Yeah.
performing this song, and what does this one mean to you?
That was another like big throwback 2014. Like I just think the melody in that song is like amazing. The lyrics are amazing. So like another one of my favorites. I'm gonna mention Taylor Swift a lot, but yeah, she's one of my favorites.
Awesome. So, that's our very next question. So,
Yeah,
you've also performed an incredible cover called "Lie to Me." What was it like
yeah.
performing this one, and what's this one mean to you?
So that is 5 Seconds of Summer, and specifically the Julia Michaels cover. Julia Michaels is very important to me. Yeah, I think that one is just like really relatable. I feel like everyone does this, but like whenever I'm listening to a song, like you really try and find what you can relate to in that song. And so that one I feel like with like any relationship, like friendship, whatever, like that is an experience that everyone has. So like that you feel it like fading out, and feel a relationship or a friendship fading out, and it's like you want the person to lie to you and just keep it going and be in denial. So I thought that one was, I like that song. It's special.
So, I'll say our very next question. So,
Yeah.
what made you decide as a person, and especially as an artist, to
Yeah.
to the music scene in the first place?
Um, that was like I can't even remember. I would say like when I was like 1.5, I was singing like Shania Twain in the back of my in the back of my mum's car very badly, I'm sure. But I'm gonna give the most loser answer ever, and that is when I was 6, I started watching Hannah Montana. I'm slipping away. I started watching Hannah Montana, and I saw like Miley Cyrus doing what she did, and yeah, that was probably it. To be honest, I was like, I want to be a singer. I want to do that too. So I would say that's it. Yeah.
So also really next question. So who would be your like all-time favorite inspirational person or artist
Yeah.
that like you look up to in the music scene?
Oh, super boring again because I haven't stopped mentioning her, Taylor Swift. But also, again, Demi Lovato, Julia Michaels, I think has like changed the music scene completely. Like, yeah, and if I'm gonna bring in some men to this, not just women, I love Lauv. I love I why am I blanking on names? I love Ed Sheeran. Yeah, I love JP Sachs. Like, yeah, I'm a big music fan.
Awesome. So also really next question. So if you could like work with any top 3 music artists in the music industry, who would they be and why?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing again. I would definitely go Taylor Swift. I would work with Julia Michaels. I want her to write things for me. I want her to write an album and I'll just sing it. And then I probably work with Ed Sheeran as well. His writing is like top notch. So 100% him.
Awesome. So that's our very next question. So what have you learned about yourself as a person and especially as an artist during COVID?
Well, I would say like I started writing a lot more seriously during COVID. So I would say that like there's a lot more creativity in there if you don't just go, oh, I'm gonna be bad at that, and you can give things a try and they can work out. and like also when you start something you're not necessarily going to be good, and I think I've really improved in writing since the beginning of COVID, but like we still got a long way to go. So yeah.
Awesome. So that's our very next question. So what does performing music mean to you, like especially as an artist?
Yeah, that is like it to me, like performing music, singing, whatever, playing, whatever you're doing, for me is like an expression of emotion. It's how I like process life, I feel like. So yeah, that'd be it really. Like besides it being just like fun to sing with your friends, like on a deeper level, like I get through things with music. So yeah.
So that's my very next question. So what are like the positive and negatives into creating your own music, and how do you get through like negative moments as an artist?
So like positives again, like it does help you process life. It like it's just fun. It's a stream for your creativity. It's a good outlet. Negatives, I guess, like I can tend to be quite like self-critical and go like every song Olivia Rodrigo has a line in Brutal that she says, I hate every song I write, and I think that's every writer. Like I hate everything I write, but then like if you try and look at it objectively, maybe it's not so bad. But like the moments you get the songs that you like and that you don't hate 10 minutes later, like those are the moments. And how you get through that is you just keep going. So yeah.
Awesome. So on to my very last question. So what's like next for you, like for the rest of 2021, like music-wise that you like to?
So for the rest of 2021, I'm going to be writing. Obviously, that's a very like private process. I'll be writing a lot and hopefully recording, home recording. And yeah, hopefully get something out, at least one song, a single at least by the end of 2021. We got a lot of time left, so yeah.
Awesome. Well,
that's what I would say.
Yeah, would you like to perform one of your song on a show?
Yeah, sure. I'll just grab my guitar. 1 second. Give me a second. Sorry, a second here. 1 sec. So I'm just gonna do one of my favorite covers, like as I mentioned. I'll do Holy Grind Taylor Swift. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite songs, one of like the most relatable songs to me. So yeah, here we go. just the other day, we're having coffee all alone, Lord, it took me away. Back to a first glance, feeling on New York down. Back when you fit my palms like a perfect round. Took out faster than a green light go. Hey, you skipped the conversation and you already know. I left a note on the door with the joke we made. And that was the first day. But darling, it was good. Never looking down. And right there where we stood was holy ground.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
God. Wow, your voice is sensational, Kate.
Thank you so much.
I just want to say thank you so much for making an appearance on my show. It's been such a pleasure having you on
Thank
today.
you so much for having me. Sorry for all the like technical issues and timing and all
It's so
this.
good. It's so good. Well,
Yeah.
do you have like any last final thoughts that you'd like to give to people on the show?
I think just generally like don't let COVID hold you back. Like I think I've actually like done the most with like music and like going into my career I don't know, with actually doing what I want to do when it's COVID and you have more time to reflect. So yeah, just definitely go after like what you want to do. If you want to go on like if you want to be like a TikTok or whatever, like that's not reserved for Charlie D'Amelio or like yeah, you can yeah. So I guess that
Yes.